This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by Chantelle Cameron up here in Manchester. Chantelle, first and foremost, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Obviously, it's good to hear you doing well. I know I just kind of had to run outside to grab you then as you were driving off. It's my fault for missing you on your way out. But how are you finding, well, how I say life in lockdown? We're kind of easing back out of it now.
Yeah.
How have you found these past few months, sir?
It's not been too bad, really. I think you just got to make the most of it. The first couple of weeks were a struggle because obviously you're only allowed one hour of exercise per day, and then it was like having to squeeze everything in that hour, so that was quite annoying. And training in the back garden, that weren't great because you just have neighbours like staring down at you, so that was off-putting. I was trying to do back work and I just felt eyes on me and I was like, it kept putting me off.
I mean, training wise, what was you able to do, you know, away from the gym?
So just running, cycling, and doing circuits in my garden because I've got quite a big garden luckily, and got a bag put up, so I got scaffolding, got my dad to build it.
Obviously coming back into the gym as well now these past 2 or 3 weeks. How have you found it? How have you found being able to get back into kind of a normal routine?
Loving it, just being able to actually like be in the gym around other people, training around other people, doing pads. It's been good. Yeah, I think it made you, like the lockdown made you a little bit more hungrier because you kind of take it for granted. And then when you haven't done it for a couple of months, you realise how much you want to start hitting a pad and sparring, because bags I hate bags, they bore me. They've always bored me, but now they really bore me.
Is there anyone in particular who's, since everybody's been able to come back into the gym, has impressed you the most by just how much they've kept on top of their training during lockdown?
I think everyone did. I think everyone was keeping on top of it. There was you've seen everyone like doing their gym sessions at home, everything. So I think there's quite a few, especially on Instagram, everyone was doing the home workouts. Every day I was going on there and I was seeing everyone. It was actually motivating me. I was thinking, I feel so lazy, I need to go for a workout. Kept seeing all these posts, I was thinking, oh God, it's making me feel so lazy. I was thinking of having a day off.
Listen, if you felt lazy, I don't really know what to say about myself, but obviously you had a new gym member who isn't here today who's joined up, well, two of them in Dave Allen and Danny Morale. How's Dave settled in?
I've actually not been up here when he's been up here, so I'm not too sure.
How do you think he's settled in from what everybody said?
I imagine he's settled in really well. I think he would have just eased in his. I think Jamie and Nigel and all the lads in the gym just to welcoming in the gym, so I couldn't see that there being no issues.
Let's obviously come on to yourself now, and there isn't anything official announced for yourself with regards to fight dates and what have you. What are you looking at though? What have you been speaking to your management team about and everything?
So obviously Katie Taylor, the August 22nd, but it looks like they're giving Delphine the rematch, which she does deserve as well. I think she won the first fight, so she does deserve the rematch. But obviously they was looking for an opponent, so I just piped up thinking, oh, well, I'm here, I'm in Britain, I've been ticking over, so. But nothing's come off that, so I'm just waiting. That's kind of frustrating because I had nothing, so I just want something set in stone.
That's something I was going to ask you about. Obviously, originally Katie was meant to face Amanda Serrano. What did you make of that entire kind of outburst of social media between all the parties and being able to see what had unfolded with regards to a contractual dispute?
It was all on Twitter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen some of it and I just thought, bloody hell. It was, I just think, whatever happens in boxing, you don't put that sort of stuff like on Twitter, do you? Just give each other a call or something. But I think I see both sides really, but again, like nobody knows the ins and outs of it, so I can't really comment really, because Amanda's saying one thing, they're saying another thing, and just the agreement couldn't be made. But I think I don't think she was like avoiding Katie, but I don't know, it's just a bit of a strange one.
If Katie and Amanda did still face each other, how do you think that fight would play out?
I was really excited for that fight. That was probably the best fight for female boxing that I would have been like, that is a 50-50. I don't know, because everyone says about Amanda Serrano's size, but I think she is a big puncher as well, and she's fit, she's strong, she comes forward. So the size thing, I don't think that really matters that much, because she's going to come in at a lot of weight anyway, and Katie's not a big puncher, so I think it could have been a really interesting fight. So I wouldn't pick a winner with that one.
The other person that you mentioned there as well, Taylor-Persoon, those rumours and that flying about that she may well get that rematch. What are your thoughts if that does go ahead and if she was to face her again?
I think Katie will box a different fight this time. I think Kate will have to be smart this time because I think she nearly got stopped. If there was a few more seconds in the round, she would have been stopped. So she's going to have to change her tactics. I think Taylor-Persoon will come in exactly the same pressure. I think Delphine will come in do the exact same thing. But I think Kate will just be a little bit too smart. I think Kate will win comfortably this time. But I do think Delphine won the first fight.
And obviously you're kind of waiting in the wings for your own opportunity. How long do you think it will be until you get your own crack at those world titles?
So it was meant to be May the 23rd, but obviously because of Corona, nothing come off. So I was getting a world title shot May the 23rd, but now no idea what's happening. It's frustrating.
Final fight, I just want to get your thoughts on, obviously it's happening in August, Tasha Jonas versus Terry Harper. What are your thoughts on that fight?
Another really good fight. I think everybody's underestimating Tasha Jonas. I've been sparring her and she's sharp, and I think if she turns up on the night, I think it could be a big upset. I think Tasha just has to turn up, and she's a big puncher as well, Tasha. I don't think people realise that she can really whack, and she's accurate as well. She's very accurate. When she hits you clean and flush. I think people are underestimating her because of that one loss, and I think you just can't do it. I think everyone's going to have a bad day, and the loss was a bad loss, but Tasha's training hard and it seems like she's really switched on. So who knows? It's going to be a very good fight.
Chantelle, we'll leave that there now, and we'll leave you to finally leave. I won't be stopping you again. I appreciate your time. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for speaking to Boxing Social.
No, thank you.